Yeah, so I'm gonna play some Skies of Arcadia tonight. I'll end your night with you, and we'll have a nice time. We'll play some Skies of Arcadia. I'm getting to some really fun moments, and after that, that'll be it. Really, just another late night 2:30 a.m. stream from Vinny. You know how it is. You know how it do. You know how it do. As you can tell, I really like this game. It's one of my Bueno games. Do you know what Bueno is? Bueno is Skies of Arcadia, is what Bueno is. That was Beck. Name of the song is Guess I'm Doing Fine. I like that one. It's from Sea Change, which was like the precursor to his new album, Morning Phase. I play a lot of Beck on stream, but he really became a great artist. You know, he really, from just like silly songs, there's a song called Satan Gave Me a Taco on one of his early albums, and it's just ridiculous. And then there's other other works of genius about shit-kicking neighbors next door or upstairs. It's just like crazy, disturbing, dumb music on his first few albums. And then Odelay comes out, and it's like, wow, okay. And then a few years later, fucking Sea Change comes out, and it's like, oh my god, this guy's a real person. He's a real hero and a real human being. And I like him. I root for the kid. He's not that great at guitar. He's not that great at singing. But I root for him, you know? He's like my underdog story in music. Yeah, so Zelda Williams made a post about she's going to be at E3. I think it's pretty obvious that we're going to get a new Zelda. Robin Williams' daughter. That's Zelda Williams. I really do think we're going to get a new Zelda. It just seems like it would be completely obvious. And then, of course, I really do think we're going to get, Majora's Mask remake. No, maybe not. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be cool. Also, Watch Dogs is pretty alright. I will give my full impressions after story elements. Can I help you? This ship here is a free medical vessel. Are you here for treatment? You sick or something? No, we're fine. We're just passing through the area and saw your ship. We figured we'd come and see who you were. Wait a second. Your clothes, your weapons, your eye patch. You guys are air pirates. You're just in time. There's something that I want to ask of you guys. Please come inside.
Hi.
Hi. I apologize for the abruptness. I know you don't really need my services and have no need to stay, but I have a favor to ask of you. But first, let me introduce myself. My name's Doc, or that's what everyone calls me. I'm a free doctor. I don't have a country to call home. But that lets me live in the way I want to. So, I fly the skies and heal the sick and injured sailors wherever the winds take me. Oh, and this is Maria. She's a little quiet and shy, but she's a good kid. Right. Oh, sorry. Right. Now, what was it you wanted to ask us to do? Direct and to the point. I like that. But here, take this lens. It's sort of related to what I want to ask you. That thing's called a moon lens. It's a special lens made from moonstones. With it, you can see things you normally wouldn't be able to. Here, put this lens on and look where I'm pointing. Holy shit, it's fucking Squirtle. Whoa, there's something. Some sort of creature right there. It's a moonfish. They're tricky little fellas to catch because they're, well, transparent. You can only see them using the lens. Which brings me to the favor I wanted to ask of you. I want you to find as many of these moonfish as you can and bring them back to me. They tend to nest in populated areas for whatever reason, so check towns and dungeons. But they try to keep out of most people's ways, so look in hard-to-reach areas, like behind buildings, under bridges, and rooftops. So basically, guys, what's happening here is you get a sound, you look, and you catch fish. That's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. You get the moon lens in your goggles, and then you go into first-person mode, and then you target it, and you shoot it with the goo, and then the goo comes back to you. Oh, that was a Wobbuffet, I'm sorry. Now it's a bird. The reason for this is all a bit strange. A little bird got lost, oh, it's not a bird, right, and found its way to my ship. I decided to take care of it for now, but I just don't get what this bird's problem is. He refuses to eat anything other than moonfish, but for whatever reason, Maria seems to have really grown attached to the critter. So, I do what I can to keep it happy. It's sort of my responsibility to take care of Maria. Anything she wants, I provide. Of course, there's only so much I can do. But I can't leave my ship. I can't leave Maria here all alone. That's why I'm asking for you for this favor. I will compensate you adequately. Bring me lots of fish, I'll give you items. So that's pretty much it. It's like a little side quest. This game likes to talk about moons. There should be moonfish near or on Sailor's Island. Check everywhere. Love the music so much. This game has got great music. Hi, Marissa. I love this music too, Sailor's Island. It just makes me happy. Wow, so this is Sailor's Island. I've never been here before, but I can already tell that this place is lots of fun. Yep, I think I'm gonna like it here. Good. After I restock my supplies here, I'm leaving again. You two can stay here.
Huh?
Hey, wait a second. We have no ship. You planning to just strand us here? I've got to find Rachnum. And in the meantime, I have to find a cannon that's powerful enough to destroy him. I have no time to waste with you kids. You two can resolve your own problems. This guy's got really weird shoes, like Waluigi. This is just great. He's not listening to anything we're saying. Wonder if there's anything that will make the old man change his mind. Maybe we can dig up some information. Let's go around town and see what we can find. Look at these two jabronis. Whoa, 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 camera. Camera's fucking spazzing. Hello, travelers. I am a merchant from the country of Nasser, a land that lies east of here. This area is known as mid-ocean, and if you sail to the north, you will reach Valua. Because this island is situated halfway between Nasser and Valua, it has become the perfect spot for traders to exchange information. Perhaps you should talk with people around town as well. You never know what sort of information you might come across. Edge. 2 edge from me. I've got no use for you if you don't have any money. Do not bother me. Fucking Edge. It's a map of Sailor's Island. Old maps unidentified. Maybe these belong to the Sailors Guild. Damn, the box won't open. Oh well. Guys, munfish. Munfish was caught. So that's how you do it. You hear a really horribly annoying beep, and you basically just shoot goo at it. I think I'm gonna go up there.
It's so good to be on solid ground. Oh, lovely ground, sweet solid ground. Feels so good to just be able to roll around like this. Nothing beats being on solid ground. No more rolling motion, no more tilting. So beautiful.
Even if I'm not in a good mood, I just somehow magically pull happy voices out of my asshole for the stream. Do it right or don't do it. That's the way I see it. Hey, there's a balloon here. I wonder what it's doing. There's a bottle attached to it, and there's a note inside. Kuetia, please send warriors to help us fight against evil. Kuetia, please send warriors to help us fight against the Valuans. Whoa, I wonder who wrote this. It sounds like they're in trouble. Whoever it is, I should probably keep it just in case. Kuetia. Beautiful skyfish. Laszlo, did you like the last Skies of Arcadia stream? You were here for that, right? Who here in chat was actually available and watched most of the last Skies of Arcadia stream like 3 years ago? Like, who was actually on Vinesauce for that one? Kuetia, keep help. Apple Doze was here, right? Mackerel, Jiggy, Abortion Shark, Tyrion, James, Incoming, Laszlo, Scoozy. Wow, there's a lot of people who've been here for quite a while. A lot more than I expected to answer, actually. Well, it's nice that you guys have stuck it out through all the shittiness. You're still here. Hey there, big guy. How's the sailing going? The ship's parts shop specializes in big guns and stuff, but actually I just ran out of stock, so I'm waiting for the next shipment to arrive, so I'm a little bored right now. Why don't you stay and talk for a while? I don't have anything better to do, and I might just have some information that might interest you. So tell me, what is this information that you have? Well, I'm glad you asked, big guy. It's something that I heard from a sailor on his way back from Valua. He says that the ship parts merchant in Valua has started selling a cannon they call the harpoon cannon. It's some sort of giant spear-like weapon they mount on the front of your ship, and it's connected by a rope or something. And aside from what I hear, and from what I hear, it's because there's a rope attached, you can just reel in that spear-like thing back to your ship. Saves money on ammo. I expect it packs a real punch with a weapon like that. Even a small ship could probably hold its own against larger ships. Harpoon cannon, huh? You know, we might just be able to use this information to try to convince Captain Dagma to take us to Valua. There's the fish right up there. I just don't know how to get it.
Welcome to my shop. Care to purchase anything?
Dark Cloud, I streamed Dark Cloud 2, not the first one. So I streamed the Squeakquel, but I didn't stream Dark Cloud 1, because I never played Dark Cloud 1, I never owned it. Oh my god, look at this man, he's so strong.
Welcome. This is a weapon and armor shop.
She needed that. She needed some armor really bad. Gemstone ring. Protect wearer against magic. Raises attack power. Just enough money to buy the essentials and a bit more. No, I think the hand... I don't think I need that right now.
Most weapons are made with moonstones and are made so that they react to other moonstones. So, if you obtain a moonstone of a new color, you can change your weapon to that color and change the properties of your weapon.
It's so hot. Man, it's getting real hot out lately.
I'm Pinta. I travel the skies looking for all sorts of equipment. I live my life searching for exotic and rare things. My dream is to collect all of the rare items in the world. Every last one of them.
Wow, all the items in the world. You've got big dreams for such a little fella. My dream is to sail all around the world someday.
I know just how you feel. We both have really big goals. I think we'll get along just fine. You're a dreamer like myself.
Yep, we both got big dreams, and now we just gotta concentrate on making our dreams come true, right?
Of course. Oh, you take care and don't be a stranger if you're ever in town again.
No, that voice didn't hurt my throat at all. Actually, that voice was perfectly acceptable. Believe it or not.
Hello, dear traveler. Were you looking for a place to rest your weary bones? You have come to the right place.
I don't know why he's Russian. That jingle, man, that's so Final Fantasy. And it sounds a bit like Secret of Mana's jingle when you go to bed, too. Jiggy Iggy says Vinny's vocal cords have become tough as leather over the years of abuse. Oh, you have no idea, my friend. You have no idea. I want to give you an idea for a second. When I was in a band and I practiced almost like 3-4 times a week, like just screaming my head off. One of the reasons that the band didn't quite work out is because it was just the music was too heavy, which was kind of okay with me to some extent, and then other times it was just like ugh. But I'll give you an example if I got the example. Where is it? I was gonna give you an example of like a really fucking screamy song. Pirate song. No, that one's not really. Wow, the song I thought I had is actually not here. Well, here, I'll play you a really shitty early song, like the first few months. Wow. You can't even really hear me. You can barely even hear it. So you know what? Fuck it. Never mind. Oh wait, I got Roid Rage. No, that's not really a good example. There's a song we wrote called Roid Rage. Yeah, you can barely really hear it. There's one song in particular that was just murder on my voice. I loved the song, but it was just absolutely... Yeah, it was recorded with a computer microphone. It was absolutely horrible. It was so hard on my fucking voice, and we did it every time. It was called A Gun and a Pack of Blues, which was a play on words from A Gun and a Pack of Sandwiches, which was a Radiohead lyric. And it was the screamiest of the screamiest songs I've ever done, and I don't know where it is, it's just missing. Black pirates are extremely evil outlaws who steal gold and kidnap women. You better watch out, okay? Okay. Don't forget the smash hit. This song was recorded on a Nokia. Actually, let me go back up there. Hang on. If only I had my Blue Yeti microphone then, some of these recordings would have been actually listenable. How did I pronounce what? What did I pronounce wrong? Nokia. How did I pronounce it? It's what is it? Nokia? I'll tell you guys the story about the Maloikia knife in a few minutes. I may as well tell you now. My great-grandmother used to have this knife. She was from Italy. She was born, raised in Italy, came on over from Italy, and she had this knife that was like a butterfly knife that she would, when someone got sick, she would grab the knife and she would throw it across the room at the air, at nothing, and she would say Maloikia, and the name of the knife was the Maloikia knife, and she thought, again, this is from old school Italy, that she was killing the demons that made you sick by throwing the knife across the room. Now, let me tell you something. Superstition. Wow. I found out later, a few people that I know that are also of Italian descent had a similar story. None, of course, called it Maloikia, but there were different tales of people throwing knives. It's a very, very true story. What to do? This is the Sailors Guild. You can get information about ships and general sailing tips here. We also purchase information on discoveries made throughout the world. Rare. So, if you made any discoveries, just let me know. I'll pay you handsomely for the information. Don't forget to check out the wanted list to see who else is causing trouble around these parts. Baltar the Blackbeard. Gaius Baltar. He's known for attacking towns and ships. Lack of mercy. Favorite tactic is to weaken the enemy ship before boarding to loot. Okay, no problem. North of Sailor's Island, there's a guidepost. People have been known to find ancient artifacts, rare animals and plants, even strange land formations. When you're traveling, if you notice anything unusual, be sure to check it out. If you're lucky, you might find something. Right, the compass spins wildly. That's right. Do I have any superstitions? Yeah, I mean, I used to have superstitions. Now, not so much. I'm a lot more rational than I used to be. I do believe in spirits to some extent. I've had some experiences. If you were here for my campfire streams years ago, you would know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not too superstitious anymore. I'm more like a Vulcan. You know, I'm more logical than anything at this point in my life, I'd say.
This island is a gathering spot for sailors and traders. Keep your ears open, and you'll hear all sorts of interesting rumors and information.
This guy seems like he really likes a good meal. He looks like he spends all of his profits on food. It's hard to tell whether he eats to sail or he sails to eat.
Oh, every time I come back to the Sailor's Island, my first stop is always Polly's place. Her cooking is just so good. All it takes is one meal and I feel totally refreshed for my next journey, no matter what it is.
Come right in. Welcome to Polly's place. The specialties of the house are steam-baked Morocco's and ocean-style meat pies. And then there's Polly's own special Mistral Loqua. Oh, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Polly's daughter. Anne. Hope to see you around. Marissa, I would like to hear your ghost story sometime. I'm still interested in them, even though I'm slightly more skeptical than I used to be. Captain Dagma.
Will you stop calling me that? You don't sail with me anymore, therefore I'm no longer your captain.
Really? Oh, that's too bad. I heard about a cannon that might be able to take out Rachnum, but since you're no longer sailing with us, I guess it doesn't matter.
What did you say?
You know, I was amazed when I saw Rachnum. I've never seen an arc whale that big before. I used to think he was indestructible, until I knew that there was a cannon that could destroy him. But you're not sailing with us anymore, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Gee, Aika, I'd do anything for a ride to Valua. I wonder who can get us there.
You trying to bargain with me, boy?
Well, since you put it so eloquently, if we are going to give you information that will help you, we expect you to help us. Ugh. Now that I think about it, I remember hearing something like that. Some Valuan soldiers passing through here were talking about it one day. They said it had enough power to destroy a small island.
Polly, I hope you're not taking their side and lying to me.
When, Dracky baby, have I ever lied to you, huh?
Excuse me.
And besides, I can tell these kids aren't lying by the looks in their eyes. I've been running this tavern for 20 years, Dagma. I know people. I can spot cheats, liars, and these children are neither.
All right. I won't get my hopes up, but I'll take you to Valua anyway.
What? That means...
If you want to go, you'll have to work the entire way, but I'll take you there.
Captain, you're the best. Thank you too, Polly. Thanks for believing us.
Don't sweat it. When you're done with the adventure, come back and tell us about it. This crusty old bunch is dying for some fresh tales.
Oh my god, yeah, Polly is regality. Thank you, I just realized. That was my inspiration. Aye, ma'am. That's the least I can do.
All right, but be careful. Valua isn't known for their hospitality. They usually shoot first and ask questions later.
She's right. Also, we'll need an entry passport to get in. Unfortunately, I don't have one, but I'm sure someone here on Sailor's Island has one.
Value and passport, huh? Alright, let's go look for one, Captain Dagma. That voice needs to be squealier. Yeah, Regality is really awesome. He's a fun guy. He's actually become kind of like my friend. I hope he's not here. I don't want him to hear this. Let me check. God, how embarrassing would that be if he knew that he was my friend? Okay, he's not here, guys. Yeah, we started playing Diablo together, and he's kind of my friend now. What? How the fuck did that happen? Jesus. I think it's the insults. I think him insulting me made me like him. But here's a true story. In private, he doesn't insult me anymore. Not too much, just a little bit. I don't care if you tell him. It's fine. So what? I can't have friends? I go through friends like hot chocolate. I don't even know what that means. I'm not allowed to love.
Oh. If you have any questions about sailing, you're in the right place.
I need to get to a Valiant. I need to get a value and passport sometime. Soon. Do you know how I can do this?
Value and passport soon, huh? That might be a little difficult. After the initial application, there's an intensive background check, and that can take up to a full lunar cycle.
Oh, we can't just sit around for a lunar cycle. You're the guild master here, right? Can't you make a fake passport or something?
No. No way. If anyone is caught making or carrying a fake passport, they are executed on the spot.
So what you're saying is that all we have to do is not get caught, right? Or if we do get caught, all we have to do is escape.
I don't want the Valuans after me. If I make a fake and you get caught, they might be able to trace it back to me. Then I'm a dead man.
You call yourself a guild master, huh? You're just a Valuan puppet. Let's go find someone else. Excuse me? So you were looking for a Valuan passport, huh? I guess you could say it is quite valuable. I was in Valua on business, and now I'm on my way home. I don't need this one anymore. I have but one request to ask of you, and the passport is yours. Yay! What she said. Really? You have a passport? What do you want? Anything. Ask us anything. I'm a merchant from the kingdom of Nasir. Nasir is located on a desert island to the east of here. I've heard rumors that the black pirate Baltar has been seen in the skies near there.
Baltar, huh? I heard of him. He's ruthless. He attacks unarmed ships and he steals their cargo.
And what I wanted to ask of you was, well, if you could escort me back to Nasir. If you get me safely to Nasir, I will give you the passport when we arrive. I think it isn't even trade, yes? We accept your offer. It's a deal. You accept? You are wise beyond your years, young one. Just leave it to us. We'll protect you.
Well, if we wanted to get into Valua, I suppose we've got no other choice.
I shall be waiting for you at the docks. All right. Oh, sorry. All right. We'll finish up here and meet you at the Little Jack.
Before you guys leave, make sure to check out the wanted list. It's a list of all the most wanted black pirates that have bounties put on them. That pirate you were talking about, Baltar, the Blackbearded, is on that list too. Defeat any of these swine and report it to the Sailors Guild and you'll receive a bounty. So if you defeat Baltar, report it to the Sailors Guild. You'll be paid handsomely.
We also got news of bounties and add them to our wanted list. So drop by every now and then, so often, and check it out to see if it's been updated. I don't know. I got bored of that voice. I just wanted to do something different. Didn't that music just end perfectly just there? It ended on the crescendo. Oh, it was beautiful. Moments like that I live for, when music and life sync up together perfectly. You see that stone reef straight ahead? Nasser is the desert land just beyond that reef. However, normal-sized ships cannot pass through the reef. Therefore, you must fly alongside of it to go straight for a while. Eventually, you will see the southern Donal Strait, a valley-like area in between the two islands. So just fly alongside the reef and head due east? Alright, let's move. Hail, travelers! I am a merchant from the Kingdom of Nasser. My primary trade is the carpets and red moonstones. The carpets. The carpets. That was a fake name I made up. Garbats. When I was talking to my friend Mike about Final Fantasy IV, and what's his name? Golbez? It's Golbez, right? That's the enemy. I said to him, we were in the movie theater, I don't remember which movie we were watching, and we were talking about Final Fantasy IV, and I called him Garbats, and I kept saying Garbats over and over again, like in reference to him, and he just accepted it. Like, he forgot the guy's name was Golbez, and then like a week later he was like, you know the guy's name was Golbez, right? I was like, oh. Alright. So I just call him Garbats from now on. To the north, the Imperial City, Valua, caution, low visibility. To the east, the city of Sand, Nasrad. To the west, Sailor's Island, caution, too much Loqua. First time you guys are seeing Dagma fight, huh?
Here
Night Spike. I played Watch Dogs for a few hours today. It's pretty alright. It's pretty good. It's not amazing. It annoys me at times. Because when you go from GTA 5 to Watch Dogs, there's a lot of little details that are missing. Graphically, on the PC, when you pump that shit, it's pretty good. It looks alright. It obviously does not deliver what it was meant to deliver. Watch Dogs is a little bit broken. It's a bit glitchy. But I can promise you it's not a terrible game. People have been overstating it. There's a rare phenomenon that's happening with this game. It's getting a lot of hatred. And part of me feels like it almost doesn't deserve as much hatred. But the reason it's getting the fucking hatred is because it was, you know, there were so many bullshots. You know, the game looked a lot different. And it was given to us in a different form. So yeah, I mean, I can see why people are pissed, but it's a very, very strange phenomenon. Perfectly decent, playable game, universally, like, picked on and hated because its graphics weren't perfect. It's really bizarre, really, just the reaction to the game. But it is a bit glitchy. It's missing some features that you would consider next gen. It is overhyped, but it's not bad. I got it for free with my video card, and
That was easy.
it was worth every no penny I paid for it. I've went on some missions. They were fun. The driving is a little bit lacking, but it's perfectly competent. Let's see what else. Shooting's pretty alright. I did a mission where I hacked like a lot of stuff, and like you have to like hack cameras, and then I'm sure you saw it on stream. Maybe Rev did the mission, but it's the mission where you have to hack through cameras and get like a security code, and you can hack a guy's grenade, and he drops it, and he like blows up, and then you can like, you know, create diversions with like car alarms, and you can you know, blow like power lines and they explode and they can like damage people and shit. I had a lot of fun with that mission, like sneaking around. The stealth was really good. Seriously, it's a pretty good game. I did not shoot everyone. I actually did the stealthy thing, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I devised tactics. I planned my approach appropriately, and it was great. So, the cops annoy me in the game. What else annoys me? The stuttering. It is not very well optimized for the PC, so I had to do some custom fixes. And I had to update my drivers. I did enjoy the game. I enjoyed my experience with it so far, and I probably will continue enjoying it. It's not as good as GTA 5 by a long shot, but it's pretty alright. Now, the driving is not as bad as people say it is. It really isn't. It's decent. It's not terrible, which some people were hoping for more than decent, and I'm okay with that frame of mind. But this is what we got instead. Excuse me. It's an ambitious game that falls short in numerous aspects, but it's not terrible. So don't believe the negative hype. At the same time, I want to just explain, guys, because of that negative hype, I had minimal expectations for this game. My expectations were totally null and void. So, playing it actually pleasantly surprised me. I haven't tried the multiplayer yet. I haven't done the spider tank, so, you know, I still got a lot to experience. I'll give you guys updated impressions as time goes on.
Serves 'em right.
I can't go through there yet. I forgot about that. My bad. I was like, why am I getting stuck? And then I remembered I can't fly through that yet. Great. So many battles.
Here goes!
Something amazing did happen while I was playing Watch Dogs today, though. It was very impressive. There was a fire engine with its sirens blazing into the night. And, there we go. And, I followed it for a little bit, right? It was going really fast. It was like crashing into cars and shit. And then it went through like a gate and killed like 4 people. It just ran 4 people over at full speed. And then broke through some more shit, crashed into some more cars, then merged onto the highway. And then I heard that the call was canceled, that the emergency was canceled. So I watched 4 virtual people get killed in Watch Dogs for no reason. That was my finest moment. And I followed the thing for a good 3 minutes, and it just went nowhere.
That was easy.
It's really, really bizarre. It does sound a bit like the GTA ambulance, doesn't it? Baltar ship, the Blackbird.
Captain Baltar, there's a Nasser merchant ship coming into view off port side. But there's a strange ship following it very closely. I don't recognize its markings.
You have nothing to fear from a ship that old.
No. You've got nothing to fear from a ship that old. Let's introduce these fools to the true meaning of fear. They will know that I, Baltar, send them plummeting to their deaths. Alright, men, battle stations. Don't let them escape. Take everything on board that isn't nailed down.
Vice, there's a ship straight ahead heading right for us. I see a black skull and they're black pirates.
So that's Baltar, huh? What should we do, Captain?
Oh, whoa, whoops, wrong person. Sorry.
We're vastly outnumbered. Don't let them board us. We'll fight it out from a distance. Ready the cannons. If you see them attack, I want you to go into evasive maneuvers. Then, when they're in your sights, blast them.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, Captain. Let's rip him to shreds, sir. One of my favorite parts of this game. You ready? Are you ready, Freddy? Check this out. If you guys never saw this game in action... Aw, yeah.
How do you like that? Feel the power of me ship, the Blackbeard. Now I shall teach you to tremble in fear before the power of the Black Pirates. Listen up, boy. At the top of the screen is a 3x3 grid. This is your input command screen. Think of it as a time gauge of sorts. Each turn is divided into 3 parts. For each part of each turn, you, Ica, or I can input one command.
So you choose your commands, and then you can focus or guard. So I'm going to guard on that yellow spot because there's a chance something bad could happen there. Ooh, taking a bit of damage. I focus so I can get more cannons next time. Oh my God. Oh God, it failed. The cannon failed. Oh man. That's just all kinds of bad. Oh, I evaded after I got shot 3 times. Every once in a while you see a column with the C at the top of the grid.
During that turn, you will have a tactical advantage over your opponent. Concentrate all your firepower into that round. Also, certain turns have a different color shown at the top. These are the turns in which your enemy is going to unleash some powerful attack. Be sure to use your guard command effectively.
Getting fucked up. Little Jack isn't doing so good, guys. Alright, we did some nice damage against the ship. See you, bread atop.
He's good. Turn hard to starboard. Let's try to maneuver behind him.
Something's not right, Captain. Looks like it's preparing for something. Getting a bad feeling about this.
He looks like he's going to try to get behind us. Most ships have their engines in the back, and that makes him more vulnerable from behind. But if he tries to get behind us, in the meantime, he'll be wide open. What do you want me to do, boy?
Now's our chance. He won't be expecting us to try and maneuver around his backside.
Good job, boy. His ship doesn't even have any cannons in the back. Got a wide open shot at his engines.
I became Sean Connery for a moment.
Fire. It's a good hit. Missed. You missed. that time you didn't. One more hit and he's done. Thank you, Waffles. That's actually good advice. I've completely forgot which character attacks is most important. So if I use magic with Ica, I'll be alright. He wants to maneuver behind me again. Wow, he's terrible. He's absolutely horrible. I can actually attack with Dagma on the first turn, I think. Yeah, I can. So I'm gonna, I'll use Vice on the second turn. Ica will focus, even though she probably won't need to. And main cannons. Here we go. Oh, he's dead. I got him. Captain Stripe and a bomb.
Blast! You were lucky this time, but I will hunt you down and have my revenge. This I swear on the code of the Black Pirates. You will rue the day you ever crossed the paths with me. Somebody put out that fire!
Vice, we did it. Yeah. Yes. Ah, what'd you do that for, Captain?
We're not there yet, you idiot. Never take your hands off the wheel until we come to a complete stop.
Yeah, you idiot. Why don't you watch what you're doing? It's a good thing Captain Dagma here to keep you in line. Why, you little... I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. You just defeated Baltar the Scary. Why don't you lighten up a little bit? We're almost there. Get ready. Please reply. It's full, Retro VGN. My Wii U menu is full. But we'll have a Wii U community, and people will end up joining in on Mario Kart 8, and I'm sure you'll be able to join too. If you use a Captain Stripe, it'll make the ship stronger. Okay. Greetings, welcome home. We are the fleet that guards the southern Dano Strait. We will escort you from this point. Oh, that would be greatly appreciated. Lead the way. I don't know what this voice is. It's too late. Thank you very much. It would appear that you have safely brought me home. As I promised, here is the Valuan passport. Alright, so this is what the passport looks like. We finally get into Valua with this. I must get going. May the Red Moon watch over you and light your path. Off to Valua. Let's not waste any more time. Aye aye, Little Jack, full rudder, turning 180 degrees to Valua, full speed ahead. but I want to go back to Nasser. I wonder if you can, or is it like, yeah. That's, yeah, plot protected. Hey Kev the Nev, can I ask you what a Nev is? I don't know why I'm wondering this just now, but I am curious. Like a knave? Like stave off you, knave?
Moons, give me strength.
Someone kind of came up with this username like 8 years ago, and you stuck with it? 8 years. Wow. Good on you. My username 8 years ago was Chrono. Chrono Trigger. True story, my first AOL screen name, you guys are gonna hate me. You ready for this? This is how stupid I was. I got the internet after Final Fantasy VII. And I love that game. It was seriously my favorite game ever. And I named myself Cloud. And I tried to name myself Cloud, but it was taken. So I kept trying, and I kept using different numbers until I swear to God I finally settled on Cloud 1237. Cloud 123. Cloud 127. What was it? It was like Cloud 123781 or something stupid like that. Just because I kept typing random numbers. And eventually that one worked. So I was like Cloud 123781. I wonder if that account is still in the database on AOL. Maybe I should use one of those AOL 4.0 CDs I have lying around in my cabinet. Also, a true story, right next to where I keep my soup is a fuckload of AOL CDs. For just as a visual gag for people that come over when I tell them to check the cabinet, and also because I didn't have any room for it. I used to take the little AOL tins and I used to put mixed CDs in there. I was also XX Cloud XX with a 0.
Serves 'em right.
Seriously, you guys would have fucking hated me if you knew me then, but I think it was a simpler time. It was a more innocent time. It was a time when brain damage was slightly more likely.
Suffering fuckatass!
There's a kid in high school who he was a DJ, and he offered to make me a mix CD, and I wanted to look cool because he was like a cool kid, so I accepted the CD. His name was DJ Joey Arms, and he just found a bunch of like club songs, like he fancied himself a DJ. He really wasn't. And yeah, I still have it. It was like there were so many fucking stupid songs on that CD. And I pretended to listen, like I listened to it a few times and I thought I liked it. I didn't like that shit. I still have it to this day. It's in one of those AOL tins. DJ Joey Arms presents shitty house music from 1999. Actually, it was like it was like 99, 2000, 2001, something like that. I want to find some scoveries. I can't find any scoveries. Have I ever told you guys how much I hate random battles? You're not gonna get that music. You're not gonna get DJ Joey Arms today, my friends. It's just not happening. One day I'll go through my cabinet next to the pancakes and the soup, and I'll find DJ Joey Arms CD, and I'll show you. Today is not that day. What was high school like in the 90s? I didn't go, I started high school in 2000. So I don't know. The 90s was a very interesting time though. Even in grammar school, people were calling each other scrubs. Don't be scared. You know, I remember like TLC, like boy bands were a huge thing with my classmates. It's exactly what you'd expect, honestly. It really isn't that much different from any of that.
Moons, give me strength.
A lot of rap. I remember, like, I was one of the few people in my grammar school, or elementary school, whatever you want to call it, that liked rock music. And I was the weirdo because I liked Nirvana and Soundgarden and Alice in Chains and even the Beatles to some extent, even though at the time I wasn't a huge Beatle fan. I really did get a lot of shit for that because everyone was busy like talking about how hard they were and how cool they was and how like Pac was the man and, you know, listening to gangster rap and shit. Gangster rap in the late 90s. Oh. I also liked Star Wars, and I got made fun of for that as well. Because everyone was too cool for school because their primary like role models were Coolio, LL Cool J, Ice Cube, TLC, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls, and other people. But also you gotta understand too, like my career in life is very different than a lot of you guys, because Staten Island was like its own world. Like where I live, it really, really was like its own thing. I mean, it had commonalities with plenty of other places around the same time, but just look, watch the Jersey Shore show, and those are the people that I had to grow up with. Imagine the situation, or a Snooki, when they were in their, you know, early teens. That is the shit I had to go through. And that's not an exaggeration. That is real. Guidos were a thing back in the 90s. We began the Guidos. We started the Guidos before they were a thing. The Guidos that I remember, all spiky hair, tons of gel, blonde highlights, even the guys. Girls, fake tans, a poof, like in the front, I don't know what it's called. And it was just everyone liked the same stuff. Everyone wore the same clothes. Baggy jeans, baggy shorts, white t-shirt. People were generally very rude because their fathers were fucking assholes. Hey, you know what I mean? I think I'm a gangster because I'm from Staten Island, New York. I'm a fucking gangster. So their kids picked up on that shit. And not all of them, obviously. Some of them were just following their friends. But it was a very weird time. Very weird time in my life. I dressed with... I had baggy clothes, too. I had baggy clothes. I did it. Jesus, Vinny, how did you survive? It tempered me into the man I am today. So if you ever wonder why I'm so weird, and why I'm the kind of guy I am, and why I do not take kindly to bullshit, and I don't suffer fools, it's because I think my childhood experiences were just that. Beyond this point is the value in Empire. Show me your entry passport. A passport? I've got one right here. Take your time looking it over. Very well. You may proceed. Is there a person named Limped Biscuit in chat right now? Looks like we made it through. We just passed the value and security checkpoint. It's quite an accomplishment, don't you think? Yeah, I thought getting into Valua would be a lot tougher. Now all we have to do is sneak into... Huh? What's that?
It's only the entrance into the city of Valua, the Grand Fortress. Valua is surrounded by impassable mountains, so that is the only way in or out.
Wow, I can't believe I actually built something that big.
During the Valua Nasser War, over 100 Nasser warships bombarded this fortress for days. However, all the shells were repelled by these walls. The fortress may be the strongest structure of the New World.
Look, it's moving. Brighten that up for you a little bit. That'll help.
The door of the fortress only opens once a day to allow ships to pass through. The backside of the wall is complete.
This guy's accent just goes all over the place. I can't figure out this character's voice.
The backside of that wall is completely lined with cannons. It was those cannons that nearly wiped out the entire Nasser fleet.
Defense and offense all in one. It's an invincible fortress. That's where they're holding Captain Dine and Fina.
No prisoner has ever escaped from that fortress. Although I've heard that there's one way out.
Really? Then it's possible.
Yeah, after they execute prisoners, their corpses are thrown off the island.
That's just great. What are we gonna do now? No one's ever escaped because I've never tried. I love a challenge.
Let's go.
Don't worry. I will rescue our friends and escape from that fortress. Just watch me. This part of the game is very like Midgar from Final Fantasy VII.
Galcian, your admirals have assembled as you have commanded. Excellent. Admirals of the Valuan Armada, let me be the first to offer my gratitude to each of you for assembling on such short notice. Let it be known that we have successfully captured a citizen of the Silver Civilization, as Empress Theodora requested.
What? How?
So, we finally captured one. Who accomplished this?
Of course. I was the one to find her first. I crippled her ship and captured her, but I was betrayed by my own vice captain, and she was taken from me.
I'm sure the Empress Theodora is very pleased that she was recovered. Now, if we can persuade her to give us the information we need, it would be worth all of the effort we spent tracking her down.
You said that the civilization of the Silver Civilization... What? Citizen of the Silver Civilization that you found was a woman. Now that's something worth getting excited over. How old is she? Is she good looking? Does she wear leather? I like my women crazy and wild. You're out of luck, Vigoro. The girl is the exact opposite. She's very shy and demure. Her name is Fina. She's currently being escorted to see Empress Theodora in the Imperial Palace.
Very good, Admiral Belitza. I see that you are our espionage expert for good reasons. Of course, being the head of weapon development, I have a deeply vested interest in this technology of the Silver Civilization.
I will head back to the Imperial Palace and await Empress Theodora's orders to commence the search for the moon crystals. Fina, our new ally, shall aid us in gathering all 6 of the crystals from around the world.
As for you, Alfonso, you lied in your report, and as punishment, you are now relieved of your position as commander of the Mid-Ocean Fleet. And for an indefinite period of time, you shall be confined to Ixataka. You think I lied on my report, sire? What are you talking about? You were attacked by the air pirates, and you have deserted your crew and your ship to save yourself. Your ship and your crew were released by the air pirates and returned recently. They filed a full and accurate report. Our armada is invincible. Showing any signs of weakness is unforgivable. I trust that you will not forget that. This meeting is over. I want all of you to be ready to depart at moment's notice. Yes, Lord Galcian. So, this is the capital of Valua, huh? It's impressive. It's beautiful, but the skies are so gloomy. Valua is a beautiful city, but that's because the fierce thunderstorms caused by the yellow moon. The city is shrouded in eternal darkness. That's the Imperial Palace straight ahead of us. The area on the left shore is called Upper City. Upper City? The people of Valua are either very rich or very poor, and they detest each other. Only the richest people in Valua can live in Upper City. The less fortunate are confined to Lower City. It's on the right shore. It doesn't seem right to force them to live in poverty like that. Hey, Captain, where should we land? In Lower City. There's a dock there that repairs and remodels ships.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye. I'll bring us in Lower City Port. It really is like Midgar. I mean, you know, obviously the game is its own entity, but it borrowed a lot from Final Fantasy VII. You can't deny that. I mean, it was the big game at the time, and this was only a few years after that, so It makes sense that they would borrow a bit. Take some nice influences. And you know what? Rich versus poor is an eternal story. It really is. It's not something that's unique to one video game or one art form. We need Cloud, though. Cloud and Barrett. Lower City. Looks worse close up. Everything is so dirty and run down, and it smells like garbage. We still need to check the place out. We need to find if there's a way to save Dad and the others. Captain, what do you think we should do?
I'm returning to the docks. I'll be overseeing the installation of the harpoon cannon.
Let's split up. Ika and I will check out the city while you get your cannon. When we're done, let's meet back at the inn.
Sure. I'll see you two later then.
Night, Robeth. I can barely see anything. I really can't see anything at all, to be honest. It's just darkness. Oh wow, look at that. It gets extra bright. This is one of the areas I knew was gonna look horribly, horribly dark. See you, Torgoto. Pleasant streams and pleasant dreams. I like that. That's same to you, sir. I'm struggling to see anything. Is that a dog? Okay. Those rich nobles, they're so lucky that they get to live in Upper City on the other shore. They get to eat good food, wear nice clothes, live in big houses. I don't have to be born in this awful place. I could be running around in circles for all I know. Wasn't I in here already? Oh god. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. I can't turn up the brightness. There's actually legitimately no way for me to turn up the brightness. The only way I can turn up the brightness is with XSplit. Hang on. I'm gonna try something, guys. Let me add camera. Crackling should go away shortly. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. What am I doing? I just want, give me widescreen. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. I'm actually streaming this through XSplit now. Okay. brightness is up, I can actually kind of find my way around. Wow, there are people here. I didn't even see this area. Excuse me, have you seen my husband? Should have been home by now. Where he's wandered off to. Hope he's okay. Even though life is hard, really hard, there aren't many pleasantries. I never want to forget how to smile. If you forget how to smile, you'll never have anything to look forward to again. I think she's blind. There will be minor crackle. Not minor, but minor crackle, guys. But that's because the game's audio is heavily compressed and shittily compressed at that. So we're stuck with some crackles. Sorry to say. They shouldn't be distractingly terrible. Please tell me this isn't the bedroom again. God damn it. I'm looking for save point. To be totally honest, I kind of want to just save now and go to bed. That needs to happen. Oh, there it is. And to think I turned up the brightness for no reason. So next time on Skies of Arcadia, Vice and Ica are going to try to break Vice's father and their family and friends out of the capital, which is there. And we're going to find out what's going on in the city and why shit's so bad. It's interesting. Expect more air battles, expect giant fucking harpoons, expect more cool shit next time on Skies of Arcadia. It is one of my favorite games for a reason, my friends. But tonight is time. It's time for me to go. It is time for me to go. Also, you know, my me video made it to Kotaku. And the people that don't watch me regularly and don't know my videos, a lot of the comments were, he's got the most annoying laugh in the whole world. His laugh is horrible. You know, shit like that. To the point where some people were actually showing up on my video and saying I had a bad laugh. I do have a terrible laugh. I absolutely hate my laugh so much. But it's mine. And that's what I have to work with. So one guy compared me to Rich Evans from Red Letter Media, and that made it all better. I was okay with that. Rich Evans has a really fucking annoying laugh, but it's so fun to listen to. And I don't care if it's annoying or not. I just keep listening. And it makes me laugh when he laughs. So if I can do that for any of you guys, then I guess I've done my job. But, you know, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about that. From Masked Luna, who took my username. Brilliant. This one was made by Lioness the Owl, even though it's just a Minecraft thing. Still, some effort was put into it. From Trash It Trevor. To sauce the vine, you must first vine the sauce, for that is the true way to be eternally free. Vindel from Vinesauce. Okay. From Trash It Trevor. There seems to be a Vinesauce mushroom. Why is there a Vinesauce mushroom in Sanic Ball? Seriously. Is this real? Or is this like hacked in or something? Because that would be kind of cool. From Meatball. This is Ghost Adventures with Vinny. And there's a Pilkington in there. Yeah, I don't laugh all the time. This is Rich Evans, by the way. Oh, that's brilliant. That's so good. So wait, how do you access the Vinesauce mushroom in Sonic Ball? Seriously. Really? Wait, so someone that watches the stream made Sonic Ball? From Spec32X, here's me finding a Squirtle. Even though it really wasn't a Squirtle, nor did it look like one. Doesn't matter. And from Ansauced, move over, sister. It's just hidden on the map somewhere. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, shit. I feel really cool about that. Thank you, Sonic Ball team. I don't know if anyone's watching from the team, but it's appreciated. Jeez, that's awesome. Even though that game is hysterically shitty, it's hysterically shitty in a good way, at the very least. Oh, there's 2 more pieces of art here, guys. There's one from Trina. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, it's just this guy from Skies of Arcadia. That's really good. It's fucking Pikachu. And from Zeta the Red. This is Ralph Bluton spilling his pizza. I told a story about how I dropped my pizza yesterday, and I really did drop a slice of pizza on my shoe and on the floor. It was so depressing, and it landed cheese down. You guys don't know heartbreak until you get a nice slice of pizza and you're really hungry and you drop it. You spill it, and it just, you can't eat it because it was on the ground. And this is Ralph with a very similar issue. Let me tell you something, Zeta. This art is fucking great. I love Ralph's face. It's like a new take on Ralph. It's wonderful. But I have to ask, why does he have 3 kneecaps? Not that I mind. I mean, Ralph is the sort of fella that would have 3 kneecaps, but what's up with this? I love that. Seriously, I love this art. Really well done. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I guess that's it. I was just scrolling up. All right, that's it for me. If you guys find more of the Vinesauce mushroom in Sonic Ball, feel free to take a picture and send it to me or something, because that's really cool. I didn't know that. If anyone knows the developers from Sonic Ball, just pass along a thank you message from me. Seriously, I'm really stunned, and it's like that game is ridiculous, but I don't even care. It's just fun, and it's actually a good shitty game. But you know, I do get really funny comments sometimes. I want to read you a few comments from my Shitty Me's video, which I wasn't sure what to name it, actually. I was going to call it something like Me Camera Fuck Up or Me Camera Derps or like, you know, something stupid. And then Regality, I think, was the one, or Darren, that suggested Shitty Me's. And I was like, no, I'm not going to name my video Shitty Me's. And then, like, I'm like thinking about it for a day or two, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to name it Shitty Me's. That's perfect. Very annoying laugh. Okay, here's some comments from the video. Do not purchase Nintendo products. This made my day. Let's see. We managed, just beautiful. We managed to get it to make a me out of a lampshade and a friend's foot once. That's my favorite comment. When I read that, I laughed so hard. Someone got a me from a foot. From someone else, you're doing it wrong. It's not designed to recognize cartoons or people at weird angles with even weirder lighting. I had to explain that I'm actually taking a picture with the Wii U gamepad, and I can't see the screen while I'm facing the camera at my computer monitor. So the lighting is from a computer monitor, and it's just I can't even see what I'm taking a picture of when I do that. So that was like that's why I got so many bad pictures at first. Someone also said the only thing shitty about this video is your laugh. Good lord, the me's are fine. I really don't mind, by the way, if people don't like an aspect of me. I'm okay with it. I've been doing this for 4 years. I have a thicker skin. It's people that I like that say shit that annoy me. But if people I don't know, they're free to their opinions. I have a disgustingly shitty laugh. I'm totally okay with it. So I'm not at all trying to organize a lynch mob. I'm just trying to exercise a bit of self-effacing humor and read to you some of this stuff. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. You should be more careful before you Shrek. Of course. The mouths are really fucking pissing me off, and I don't know why. Holy shit, SpongeBob is Bobby Hill. I like that one. I didn't make that connection, actually. Someone said, just found a new profile image. Check this out. Bam. I think that was Marugo's art, actually, the Shrek. And he actually changed his profile to it. So I love that. Someone also said it's just not funny at all. Like, this is a boring video. I know. But surprisingly, though, of the 320 comments or so that I got, they were mostly positive. And I do want to reiterate, like, I'm very lucky that people actually like my videos and watch my videos. I'm a very, very, very lucky person. And almost 99% of my comments are really good. Like, sure, they may be a little silly or they may parrot the video a bit. But for the most part, I would say that most people are very kind to me. And people seem to be very supportive of me. And it's great. I love it because I know a lot of people on YouTube get a lot of hate. And I want to just postulate for a moment, if you'll allow me, before I go to bed. I'm in a slightly talkative mood at the moment, in case you haven't noticed. Someone like Total Biscuit, poor guy, with his cancer. I feel really bad for him, actually. That's not even a laughing matter at all. But Total Biscuit, whether you like him or not, you got to give him credit for being so candid with his opinions. Motherfucker makes videos, says some shit, and fucking gets berated and abused constantly. And he still says it. He still says what he has to say. I don't watch his videos. I don't agree with many of his opinions that I've heard or any of the videos I have watched. He did do a good one about the YouTube bullshit, the fiasco with the YouTube stuff. I like that one. But yeah, he does. He's getting treatment though, so that's good. I think he'll be all right. He seems like he's going to be okay. But it's sad. The poor guy put up with a lot of shit, and now he's got fucking cancer. But you got to give people credit for being unabashed about something, for being passionate about something. And there are a lot of YouTubers that are very vocal with their opinions. You guys will get my opinions when I'm streaming. I try not to be too forceful about them because I have tact. I've learned over the years to present things in a more acceptable manner. And also, too, honestly, guys, the only thing that really gets me upset and like fucking salty enough to actually go on a rampage is when people are hurt and when people are getting taken advantage of, whether it be through money or whatever. When that shit kind of happens, that's what fuels me to go on an opinionated rampage. And like when people are lied to, stuff like that. Video games, I have opinions. I like to share them, but they're for fun. You know what I mean? This is our hobby. This is what we love. I'm not afraid to share my opinions with you guys. But if I had 1.5 million subscribers and every video was just something, just a very forceful opinion, I would probably get like fucking the same amount of hate he did. And I know other people would too. It's just the nature of having people follow your stuff. You know, if you hit a critical mass and your videos blow up, or even if you're not just a YouTuber or anything, people will get shitty. It's just life. You know, you just it's the rules of the game. You know, if you want to play the game, if you want to fucking make them YouTube shekels, if you want to get famous, son, if you want to be a fucking G-list celebrity on some shitty internet thing, you got to expect a little bit of hatred. You got to expect a little saltiness. And, you know, I get it from time to time, but I still overwhelmingly get positive feedback. Obviously, you guys are my main peoples. You know what I mean? You guys are my main peoples. The people on Vinesauce.com. People are watching from Twitch. The people that are in the Twitch chat. The people specifically on Vinesauce.com, the people that are in the forum, you guys are my main mans. You know what I mean? I like you guys a lot. And you guys are almost always great and supportive, but you're not afraid to let me know when I'm wrong. And I'm cool with that. But on YouTube, you know, this is, you know, if your video gets 72,000 views like my me video did, which I'm grateful for, you know, this video got like 4,200 thumbs up, 23 thumbs down. I mean, come on. How lucky am I? How fortunate am I? It's fucking great. So I'm lucky. I'm a lucky guy. And I don't know what I did to deserve this. I guess I put some hard work into my editing. I tried to find moments that would make people laugh. I tried to find moments that would make people want to come back and watch more of my videos. You know, the videos that make me happy, like Red Letter Media videos and like YMS videos and some other stuff like that. That kind of stuff I watch as soon as it's uploaded, as soon as I find out about it. I will set time aside to watch a 45-minute Red Letter Media video, and I will feel great, and it makes me smile, it makes me happy. So in a way, I kind of know how you guys feel about my stuff, if you share the same passion that I do for Red Letter Media. You know, a funny thing happened, actually. Before I go, I'll tell you a little bit about this. The guys from Red Letter Media, Jack and Rich, who do a thing called Previously Recorded, or something like that. I think it's called that. It's a video game show that they're doing now. Rich Evans and the guy Jack from Best of the Worst. If you ever watch their shows, you know who I'm talking about. They do video game stuff now. And they were live streaming on Twitch. And Jay was there. Now, Jay's one of the more famous guys. He's the guy that does Half in the Bag with Mike. And he does all the other stuff, too. And they were on Twitch. They were streaming live. They were streaming Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I popped in. Darren told me about it. I hopped on and I checked it out. And they were like talking to people in the community, and you know, they were just playing, and I felt starstruck. Like, holy shit, this person's here, like live right now. Like, I often minimize what it feels like for you guys when people come in and are over enthusiastic and want to add me on the Miiverse and play video games with me, because I don't think I'm that great. And for me, it just doesn't make sense. It sometimes I view it as an annoyance, I'm sorry to say. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's easy to get bombarded. Like, I have a lot of people that email me wanting to join the Vinesauce crew, and it's like, well, we can't really do that. But when I watched Red Letter Media stream, when I watched Jay and Rich talking about video games, I felt like one of you guys. I felt like a fucking, like a fan. It was amazing. It was great. It reminded me about why streaming is such a powerful and fun medium, and why it's currently huge, and why Twitch got bought out by YouTube, if that's still a thing, or Google rather. It is amazing to be able to interact with people that you connect with, that you enjoy, and to know that they're talking to you more or less live, and that they're there. You know, you get to hear them live. You get to hear every fuck up that they make. If they mispronounce a word, if they say something wrong, you're there with them. You know, you feel the embarrassment that they feel. Pro tip, I don't get embarrassed. I can seriously, you've heard my duck noises. You've seen me fail at Mario. At this point, I've streamed too many goddamn times. I think when you log over like 2,000 streams, you just don't care anymore. But you know, you share their highs, their lows, you laugh with them. I have a new appreciation for it, and that's why I understand over enthusiasm. And I do want to thank you guys. I'm sorry I'm long-winded tonight, guys, but I guess I just needed to say that. You know, it's just a lot of stuff. And I guess let me close with one more thing, which was when I was watching the Jay and Rich and Jack thing on Twitch, their chat wasn't really community chat. The people that were there were kind of horrible. You know, screaming, play Dark Souls over and over again. Like, Rich, you fat fuck. Or like, go fuck yourself. What are you doing playing Sonic the Hedgehog? Play a real man's game. Play Dark Souls. Or play, you know, fucking name 3 or 4 other ironic bullshit video games that everyone requests, and you have what they were requesting. Seriously. It was insane. Now, I don't want to blame Twitch chat, because Twitch chat is the same as Chatango. It's the same fucking thing. It's a chat client. But these are people that were part of their, you know, that saw on Facebook that they were streaming. They knew Red Letter Media, but they're not a tight-knit community, really. They're just a bunch of randoms that watch their videos that also like video games. They hopped in, and they were just being, like, you know, most of them were nice. Well, maybe not most of them, but a few people were being nice. And other people were just being really, really shitty. And it was kind of, like, disappointing. And they kept responding to the shittiness, like, no, I will not play Dark Souls. Or, hey, Rich, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? What do you think of this? And it was, like, all really, like, questionable topics. And it was just depressing, really. So I will say this. Compared to that, I know people tell me to do corruptions. I see what you guys are saying. I know people say that every now and then, they hop in, but you guys that have been here for a while, or even some of the people that have been here for maybe a month or 2 weeks, you guys kind of get with it. You know what I mean? The community, you kind of get a little bit assimilated. I hate to use that term. We are the Borg, but you kind of see how the things work. You see what is acceptable and what's not acceptable. Hopefully, there are members of the community that lead a positive example, which has been happening more and more. And, you know, the community kind of just works better, you know. So my point is this. I can appreciate you guys more now than I ever have. And for all the problems and for all the little pieces of, like, drama that just kind of show up from time to time, kind of pales in comparison compared to... excuse me, compared to what I've seen from other streams, other communities, and especially from that one Red Letter Media stream that I saw. Like, seriously, that shit was crazy. And I've seen other Twitch chats the same way. Again, it could have been any chat client whatsoever. Twitch, Tango, chat and eat my balls, that, you know, whatever. Any program, it would have been the same thing. It's just a matter of people being positive, people getting involved in the community in such a way that they behave and act like rational, normal human beings, and not pretending to be idiots to be funny, and not pretending to be idiots to fit in because other people are pretending to be idiots to be funny. I think we've passed a lot of those waypoints, and it's been good. You know, it's been a good 4 years. It's had its ups, its downs, but I'm finally quitting. That's right, I'm done. No more streams, guys. So thank you so much for... No, I'm not quitting. Tomorrow I'm quitting. It was fun. I had a great time. But, you know, it's just... Streaming just isn't my thing. I'm going to... No. I'm joining the circus. I'm going to be a clown. I'm fulfilling my lifelong dream of being a clown. So I'll see you guys in the circus. And I'll be quitting next week. Instead of this, okay, fine. I'm not quitting. Instead, I'm nuking the website. In 5, 4, 3, 2, no. What I mean to say is, thank you for the support over the years. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for watching my videos. which in turn allows me to not have to work a shitty job at the moment. And thank you for being there for me and for showing interest in the stupid things that I do, which I don't consider to be that amazing, but some of you do. And that means a lot. Check out my music if you want to see stuff that I'm actually proud of. So, until then, though, I am going to go tonight. I've been talking it's been no stream for like 20 minutes and just me talking. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I'm heading out. You guys are great. The other streamers are great. Just keep the chat the way it should be, guys. And we're making progress. Things are getting better. And I really do feel like there's a lot of good people. And as always, just keep on streaming. So sweet dreams and sweet streams. Good night, guys.